Well, there are a lot of options out there to help us look younger and reduce the signs of aging. A few questions may come up along the way. Dr. Heidi Cook from the spa at West Glen is here to help eliminate some of your concerns when it comes to injectables. Hello, happy Monday.
Yes, good morning.
Do you get a lot of questions about injectables when people come in and want to do this?
We do. And the number one question is, am I going to bruise? And I think that question is usually maybe or perhaps. So, and the reason for that is we just have a tremendous amount of blood vessels. There is arteries and veins and a whole bunch of little capillaries that join up those two systems. And so it's just, and we can't see them. And so it's a possibility.
So, and we're seeing a picture here, so really it covers your entire face.
It does, it does.
Blood
So
vessels.
the red is the arteries, the blue is the veins, and what's not shown is all those tiny little capillaries that are connecting them. So, and we can't see all of that when we're injecting. So your injector certainly doesn't want to bruise you either, so we'll do what we can to avoid that.
And what are some things we can do to decrease the chance of bruising?
Yeah, so a couple of things to avoid. Some over-the-counter medications. Ibuprofen, so that would include your Advil, Aleve, and also Motrin, and so also aspirin, so Excedrin, those types of products.
So don't take that at all before?
If you can avoid taking those for about a week, that would help decrease your risk. Now, a caveat is if you're on these medications for a therapeutic reason from a doctor, don't stop them. But if you're just taking them for aches and pains and want to decrease your chance of bruising, good things to avoid. Also supplements. There are certain supplements that can do the same thing. So your omega-3 fatty acids, fish oils, cod oil, St. John's wort, ginger, garlic, ginseng. So those are supplements to avoid because they will have that same effect. And then the final thing that nobody wants to hear is alcohol. So drinking alcohol. So for 24 hours after you drink alcohol, it's a vasodilator, so it will dilate your blood vessels.
Oh, so making it bigger.
Yeah, so just for 24 hours prior to your injections, try not to drink, and that will help. So if I know somebody pretty well and I notice that they're bleeding more, I usually first ask them if they've taken ibuprofen, and if they say no, my second question is, did you have some wine last night? So.
And what about the injector? Do you all do anything to help decrease bruising?
Yeah, so a couple things that you can do to avoid is ice. So a lot of times if I know that somebody bruises, I'll pull out an ice pack, ice that area, try and constrict those blood vessels. Some other things the patient can do is eat pineapple for a couple days prior.
Really?
So that has bromelain in it that will help with swelling, bruising, and inflammation. And then the last thing that I do really like is an herb. It's called Arnica montana. It comes in a cream, but more effective in this case are the sublingual tablets. And we do carry these at the spa because I do love them for this reason. And they can start using those for 5 to 7 days prior to their treatments, and then 2 to 3 days after, and that really does help the decrease the risk of bruising.
And I guess I should have asked too, injectables, is that Botox and like fillers, things like that?
So that would be Botox, fillers, if we're injecting PRF or Sculptra.
And if it does bruise, though, that's not really anything to be concerned with, right? Just maybe something you don't want to see?
Yeah, exactly. It's just a natural side effect. It's always a possibility, and yeah, just things we can do to try and avoid that.
Okay, so cut out the alcohol and eat pineapple.
Cut out the alcohol and eat pineapple, yeah.
Okay, I like that. Good advice probably for life, right?
Exactly.
Well, Dr. Heidi, thanks so much for being
thank
here.
you.
We appreciate it. The spa at West Glen is located off Mill Civic Parkway in West Des Moines. You can set up an appointment by calling 515-207-6788 or go online to spawestglen.com. You can also find helpful beauty tips and tricks on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure to download the Spa at West Glen app for easy booking. You can see the QR code on your screen to help you get there. You'll also find specials and more.